Hi everyone, this is Nick, and today I want to talk to you guys about an incident that happened with me at 24 Hour Fitness today. And this is a good example of why our society is full of rudeness and inconsiderate people. Before I begin, I want you guys to know that I have been saying this belief of mine to my friends and family for a long time. It's just that I never posted on social media because this comment, I believe that I probably said it even before TikTok, Instagram, or social media was a thing. And even though now it's a thing, I just never want to post it because I just never feel like doing it. But now I'm gonna do it. So basically, I've been telling people that I don't like freedom of speech in America because I feel like we are lack of discipline and we are very inconsiderate. We have a very toxic, inconsiderate, and rudeness society. And I'm pretty sure that you guys have been to some type of confrontation, argument, and debate with your friends, your loved one, your coworker, or whoever it is. And when you try to use facts against them, and let's say somehow your facts is winning, most people will likely scream, "I don't care, I don't give a fuck, I do whatever I want," right? This is a common thing in American society. These are the things that people in America love to say, which is, "I don't give a fuck." And to me, I feel like when you have this "I don't give a fuck" attitude, or "I don't give a fuck" society, I don't care, I do whatever I want, I say what I want, this is the reason why you just cannot reason with anyone. And that leads to rudeness in society. You know, when you go around with this "I do whatever I want, I say whatever I want, I don't give a fuck about people's feeling, I don't give a fuck about anyone but myself," that is rudeness. That's not freedom. But you guys try to brush it off by saying it's freedom. So this what happened. I was in the gym working out today. Okay, I took off my shirt because I was really sweaty while I was on a treadmill. I wasn't aware that it was a violation, but there was an off the clock employee scream from a sit-up machine. She's like, hey, he did this to me. And then I said, hold on, make it a breather. But then after I said hold on, it took me like 3 seconds. I started putting on my shirt. But then he decided to walk and talk to me anyway. So he basically told me that, like, I'm working here, but I'm off the clock. I just want to let you know that we get complaints a lot about people taking the shirt off, and I just want you to know that it's a violation. Which, again, I have no problem with him saying that to me because I don't have an ego. Okay, if I violate the rules, then go ahead and correct me. I don't mind that. But here's the issue. I basically told him the truth that I don't mind you correcting me because it's a policy and you're just doing your job. But what I don't like is that I feel like there are times that I have seen people took off their shirt and nobody says anything to them. I believe the reason to that is because maybe no staff caught the person, or maybe he just happened to be certain race and he gets away with it. But me being an Asian guy, I'm a small guy and happen to be an Asian person, I don't have that ghetto look, I don't have that intimidation look. So that's probably why it was easy for him to approach me. Because if I was certain race, certain size, he probably hesitant. So I brought it up to him. I said that, like, I just don't appreciate it how, like, some people, they took off the shirt and they get away with it because they might be certain race, and because I'm Asian, I feel like I'm the easy target. And this is what he said to me. He was being polite. He was saying that, like, just to make you feel better, I don't really care about other people's race because we try to treat everybody equally. But here's the thing, guy. This is the part that got me pissed off because it's personal to me. He told me that, like, at the same time, the reason he doesn't care about people's race and people's feeling is because he said I'm an asshole, and I know I'm an asshole. So I told him that, like, bro, you're not an asshole, you're just doing your job. But here's my point. My point is this. Once again, American, and he happens to be white. He said, I'm an asshole, so I don't give a fuck about people's feeling. I don't care about anybody's skin color or anything. So for me, once again, when you have our society in America is full of people with I don't care, I don't give a fuck per people. And that's why our society is so toxic and it's so rudeness. When he said that to me, it just made me feel like here we go again with American people with their I don't give a fuck attitude. And at the same time, he declare or identify, whatever you want to call it, that he's an asshole. That's why he doesn't care about anybody's feeling. So when he said that, I feel like, he seems to be very proud of himself that he's an asshole. I don't know what kind of parent he has or had, but how can you be proud of labeling yourself as an asshole? He seems proud of it. And I'm against that. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm telling you guys right now, this has nothing to do with the fact that he correct me about me taking off my shirt, but it's about how he talks to me, how he is so proud that he's an asshole, and that's why he has an I don't give a fuck personality. So that's probably why his I don't give a fuck personality is the reason why he has no problem approaching me, because he's not afraid of me or he's not afraid of anyone. So I was telling myself, should I file a complaint about this guy? And I decided to do it. I just sent an email to 24 Hour Fitness Corporation, and if I heard from them, I would follow up with you guys, because for me, I just don't like that type of personality. I feel like this: if you declare yourself as an asshole and you don't give a fuck about how people feels, then you shouldn't be here. I'm sorry to say that. I pay gym membership every month, so I'm basically paying your paycheck, and I don't want my paycheck to go to an asshole person, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of people are gonna say that, like, oh, it's sad that, like, you're just trying to get revenge on him. I'm telling you guys right now. But here's the deal: you don't have to believe me. I cannot physically force anyone to believe me. I swear to whoever you want me to swear. I was not trying to get back at him, but I'm just disgusted with American people and their I don't give a fuck personality. I do whatever I want because I'm an asshole, or whatever their reason for it. I'm sorry, but I'm just against it. And trust me, guys, if you live in America long enough, you will know that there's certain race that gets away with doing certain things. Let's be honest about that, guys. Let's be honest about that. And let's be honest that being Asian, sometimes we are a very easy target, because most Asian people are nice and we're considerate. We're not rude and violent like certain race. So I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I don't mind it. It's just your opinion. I'm just here to tell you how I feel, because I feel like I live in America since 1997. I came here when I was 9 years old. I begin to realize that sometimes being an Asian, you are an easy target to the racism and the violence in America, mainly because Asian people are not so violent. We tend to let things go. We tend to be too nice and too considerate for the non-Asian, because their culture and the way they were raised is just different than us. So yeah, that's just my little incident story about what happened with me today at 24 Hour Fitness. Have a good one. Peace. Oh, by the way, 6'7"